Hello, hello. Today for Read Aloud, we are going to read Have a Ball. And we've read this a couple times already, but I want you to think about what was this book about? Think about some of the things we learned in this book about balls as we read this throughout the ball study. Um, so if you remember anything that was in this story, please tell your parent or your family member who's with you, and then we'll start reading. So, as we go through, I want you to try to remember some of the things that we've talked about and that we've learned as we've been doing this ball study. Okay, so here's Have a Ball by Nancy Noel Williams. Have a Ball. This is the title page. What is a ball? You might think that balls are smooth and round, but there are many different kinds of balls. Let's turn the pages to read all about them. What are balls made of? And that's what we're talking about this week. What inside a ball? What are they made of? So let's look and find out. A ball may be made of rubber or plastic. It may be made of metal or glass. Balls can be soft and fluffy. They can even be made of food. He's eating a little tomato. What is inside a ball? Here's the other part that we're talking about this week. Basketballs, soccer balls, and beach balls have air inside. They are hollow. Do you remember that word, hollow? These three types of balls are hollow because they have air inside. Baseballs, marbles, and bowling balls have no space for air inside. They are solid. So they can't fit any air inside in any of those types of balls. So they are solid. What can you do with a ball? Looks like he's bouncing the soccer ball on his knee. You can make a ball bounce and roll. You can throw or kick a ball. You can toss it up high and catch it. You can run with a ball. Try to juggle some balls. You can even toss a ball and let your dog bring it back. And we knew all of those things, right? We've investigated how balls bounce and roll and what we do with balls. Which balls bounce? Beach balls bounce over the sand. Soccer balls bounce on the grass and into the net. Bounce that volleyball over the net. Up, down, up, down. Balls like to bounce. But did all balls bounce? Remember our investigation? No, they don't. There are some balls that do not bounce. Which balls are big and heavy? Looks like they are bowling. That's probably a big and heavy ball. Roll a bowling ball with all your might. It is heavy. A cannonball can be big or little, but it is always heavy. These are cannonballs. Which balls are little? Which balls are light? They're playing putt-putt. This might be a light ball, a golf ball. It is. Marbles and golf balls are solid little balls. Ping pong balls are hollow little balls. You can play hard with them. Put a cotton ball in your hand. It is soft and light. Which balls can you eat? When you want a round snack, have a melon ball or an orange. Try a cheese ball or a popcorn ball. Yum. Still hungry? Have a meatball or a matzo ball. Sounds delicious. That's making me hungry. What balls are used in sports? Do you know? Tell me some balls that are used in sports. We've talked about this for several days. What do you think? Let's see what the book says. We can kick big soccer balls. We can hit baseballs, tennis balls, golf balls, and ping pong balls. We can play croquet too. Footballs are different. They've got pointy ends. We love to play sports with balls. Which balls are used in work? Here's another thing that we've talked about. Which balls are used in work? What do you think? Little balls have jobs in tiny places. You might find them inside your ballpoint pen, right here. The tip of your pen is so tiny, but there's a tiny little ball right inside the pen. Wrecking balls are big and heavy. They crush things. So they tear down the buildings so then they could put something new there. Round and round goes the ball. It can bounce or roll or fly in the air. You can hit it, push it, kick it, or catch it. Time to play or time to work is always time to have a ball. And that's the end of Have a Ball. So there were a lot of things in that story that we have been talking about throughout this entire balls study. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a piece of paper and some crayons or markers or pencil or whatever you have and draw a picture of something that you have learned during this ball study. So we've talked about balls bouncing and rolling and what they're made of and what's inside and who uses balls. So we've learned lots of different things about balls. So what I want you to do is draw a picture of something that you learned during this study. And then you can text it or put it in the dojo messages for Miss Cleveland and I to check out. So we can't wait to see what your favorite part of the ball study was. Talk to you soon.